What's up, everybody? WorldOfDevin here, and I am going to tell you a little story. Why don't we? Because we haven't had a story time in a minute, so why not? This is a story of how I engaged, or I tried to marry a girl in elementary school. So let's take it away. So back in 1997, when I was 5 years old, I went to a school named Slater Elementary School, and I said 1997, right? Yeah, okay. I went to a school called Slater Elementary School, which is still here apparently. I love girls. Even though back then we always say girls have cooties. Nah, that wasn't me, son. I loved girls. And this one specific familiar girl named Alexis, I had a thing for. Now, Alexis, I can explain her right off the bat. Don't call me creepy if I do this. But she had curly brown hair always in a ponytail. She looked nice in her uniform, because we did have to sport uniforms, of course. And she gave a great time talking with each other. This chick was hot. I mean, hot. Before we even started using this word, this chick was hot, and she had blue eyes, like doll eyes. It like just pierced right through you, like just inside your entire soul. I'm kind of over exaggerating on that, but yeah, she did that. She was an amazing person that I kind of wish was still in my life, but you know, you can only do so much, right? Anyway, one day one day I got the impression that when I went home, I seen this movie, right? I think it was Pretty Woman. I don't know. I can't remember. That was like a long time ago. 20 years ago, actually. So that's crazy. I'm telling this story 20 years later. Anyway, I went home and I seen the movie, and I seen, of course, I think a wedding scene. You know, it's like I could be thinking about the wrong movie too. I don't know. Either way, I'm all discombobulated. Anyway, I went to school the next day, but before I went to school, I went to the store, stopped by the store, took out a quarter out of my pocket, put it inside the 25-cent machine, twisted the knob, out came a ring like a baby. And let's just say that I took it to school. I had my best uniform on. I thought I looked good in shoe, you know, white collar shirt, khaki pants, nice black shoes. Shirt was tucked in, but the belt shone. Nice haircut, teeth whitened, and feeling great. Also, feeling on top of notch in my game. Anyway, I couldn't wait for the bell to ring, basically. I was in class the entire time thinking about it, like, okay, am I gonna fail? What's gonna happen? Oh no, gosh, what's gonna happen? But I thought about it, and it was like, oh, well, cool, you know, I can do this. This shouldn't have to be that hard. Okay, so what I did was, when the bell rang, I walked out, I talked to my friend Robert, I said, look, I'm gonna go do this. Please hold a seat for me in the cafeteria, just in case I gotta come back and talk to y'all, because I don't know what's gonna happen, right? So I went into the cafeteria. We had two cafeterias, by the way. Went into the cafeteria and walked down the entire line, shaking, legs shaking like a jump rope. Jumping, jump. Nah. Nope, no crisscross. Anyway, walked into the cafeteria, felt good about myself, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get her. Walked in, the entire cafeteria is filled with people. I'm like, gosh, this is gonna be harder than I thought about it in my mind, you know? So, long story short, I went up to her. She was sitting at the last table in the cafeteria, right by the office almost, because we did have an office building right inside the cafeteria, which is weird, come to think of it, but that's probably where Jimmy the janitor worked. Who knows? Anyway, I walked in, I asked her specifically, I said, I got on one knee. I was nervous, I was shaking, people was looking at me like, what is he doing? I'm like, okay, here we go. I got on one knee, and I clearly said, hi, my name's Devin, and I was wondering, I really like you, and I newlywed. And she said, what? And I said, I newlywed. And I took my ring out, and my hand was shaking. It was shaking like a paraplegic. I'm not. Don't leave that in. I'm not going to hell. Anyway, it was shaking out, and one thing that made me feel so awkward was that her friends turned and they were just staring at me. Oh my gosh, my face was turning so red. I was light skinned back then too, so you can see it. I'm not dark like I am right now. When I blush and you can't see that shit, for real. Anyway, yeah, I got on one knee, asked her to marry me. Insane story, man. To this day, oh, sorry, you guys have to see that. I'm sorry. I'll wash my hands, I promise. To this day, dude, I have not seen this girl. I have not talked to this girl. I think the last time I seen her, she worked at Arby's. Dude, she still looked the same, except she's taller. Anyway, yeah, but that was a story about how I proposed to a girl when I was in 1997 when I was 5 years old after seeing a movie. Classic scene in my life. I will never do that again. Anyway, if you like stuff like that, then do me a favor, hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit that bell for more notifications. So it'll come from me to you like fast speed delivery. No Al, no Harry Potter. Okay, so till then, I'll see you guys next time on the next story time. Peace out. Does it look like I have 200 already? Idiot! Think! I don't have 200 right now. I don't have 200, okay? We've been getting closer and closer and closer throughout